Alright, family, so there was a couple cards that I wanted to read that I forgot to include in the last video. So this is going to be somewhat of a part 3. Uh, as we were reading the Asherah card, we were guided to the Queen Jezebel card. And as I began reading the first few lines of it, I realized that this should also be a part of this message. And I also wanted to read the Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn card that spoke about elevated status. So we're going to begin with the Queen Jezebel card. It says Queen Jezebel wants to show you how to stand in your divinity, okay? To hold up those boundaries that honor your boundaries, which came out in the last reading as well, with the Black Moon Lilith and in Pisces card that I'm just realizing is a number 3 as well. So we have a lot of expansion in this read, this 3-part read. I've never had a 3-part read anyway, and it's just speaking about the number 3. Nevertheless, let's get into this message here with Queen Jezebel. She wants to show you how to stand in your divinity. When this card shows up, you may face opposition and conflict around who you are. Betrayal from others can sting the soul, but you are finally able to see yourself, that you have blueprint vibes that these people have lied about, okay? They didn't want you to see that. You have the magical power to command and create your reality, right? We have that card here, completely creating your trajectory. Dream big, bitch. Dream big, bitch. Okay? Take time to practice beauty or grooming rituals. Upgrade your wardrobe and allow yourself to feel good. We can look to a plethora of ancient cultures that adorn themselves with makeup, headpieces, jewels, and perfumes as an example of this aesthetic magic. Jezebel energy has only been demonized because it represents witchy feminine power, your magic, presence, and magnetism. Like the ancient wild goddess Lilith, Jezebel's story is tragic and steeped in allegory. Jezebel was a pagan Phoenician queen in the 9th century who was punished for her beauty, magnetism, and presence. Okay? Who was featured in the Bible, and her existence has been proven through anthropological research. She was a foreign princess who then married and became the consort to the king of Israel, Ahab. In Jezebel's time, Phoenician women enjoyed more freedom and were considered equal to men. As such, she was able to practice ritual magic and worship pagan deities like Asherah. We spoke about that in her oracle card, and Baal. However, because of this, her new kingdom considered her evil. Her life ended in an extremely tragic way because of her unwillingness to accept the kingdom's one God. Not only was her king killed, but she was thrown out of a window, trampled by horses, and eaten by dogs. She is a dark divine feminine deity who was vilified like Lilith, Asherah, and Mary Magdalene. Fast forward to modern days, and Jezebel is a colloquial term associated with immoral women, harlotry, seduction, disobedience, and sin. The name serves to promote the unjust suppression of women. Unjust suppression of women, witchcraft, and paganism. The key to tapping into the energy of Queen Jezebel is to not be afraid of your witchy essence, charm, and beauty. Do not be afraid of your witchy essence, charm, and beauty. And we spoke about that earlier. In allowing your light to shine, sharing your spirituality, and not being afraid. Okay? You are regal and divine. Do not allow others to shame you out of your magical shine. And remember, we had the bottom of the deck card, shame. This would have brought it on home if I did it in the other video. But with Jezebel being a number 21, baby, here we go with another 3. It was meant for us to have this part 3. Okay, so let's get into that Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn energy. It is a number 10, which represents new beginnings. Okay, elevated status, baby. Let's go ahead and tap into this elevated motherfucking status that we have earned, family. We have earned this, and has come in the light of that planet, I believe, in the light of that planetary alignment. Okay, come on. Okay, let's get to it. Imposter syndrome is creeping in, and you are doubting your accomplishments. No mas, no more. We are holding space for miracles. We are having faith, even though it's so difficult and hard to do that. We know that it is necessary, because when we align with faith, okay, our lives will begin to flow in magical ways that we never imagined were possible. Okay, we are holding space for miracles. Okay, we are the most important thing in our reality. We have shifted our paradigms, and it is time for us to step into our leadership role, because we have truly grown. We need to know that all obstacles have been removed and all obstacles have been obliterated. Okay, we are no longer seeking validation of others. We are going to put ourselves out there without fear and without doubt, and we are releasing the judgment. Okay, we are releasing the judgment of others as we reflect on some of the cards that came out earlier in this read. Okay, there is a glimmering light at the end of the tunnel. We are burning down the old realities, and have burned down the old realities that sat in the darkness of our soul, and we are cutting difficult attachments. Okay, alchemy is a heavy process, and when you receive the conjunction oracle card, this is one of the first clarifiers that we had. When you receive the conjunction oracle card in the reading, it is the sign of healing and re-identification of who we are. Okay, even this card, I'm glad that that I've was guided to go back to it, because it speaks of imposter syndrome as well. Okay, you are stepping into who you were meant to be in this lifetime, but you can still hear the voice of imposter syndrome in the back of your mind. The oracle wants you to remember that who you are when you are the oracle wants you to remember who you are when you are not feeling comfortable in this new skin. Remember, we have shed the old skin, and we are walking in the new. Okay, it says practice conjunction like hopping onto a bike for the first time. You may be wobbly and feel self-conscious, but remember, but once you master this new way of moving, you will be unstoppable. Remember, we are stepping into this new skin like hopping on a bike for the first time. It may be wobbly and we may feel self-conscious, but we need not to seek the validation of others. We need to release that. And so we're going to go into the next card that was it? I think it was the Allow Your Light to Shine card. Okay, I think it was that card that spoke to, which is, and it's the 5, which is half of the 10 here, in regards to the Capricorn energy of the imposter syndrome, which judgment and wanting other people validation can trigger imposter syndrome. But we are stepping into the knowledge that we are creating our own trajectory, and we are dreaming big, bitch. Okay, we are awakening new levels of friends, and we are holding space for miracles. But allow your light to shine, express your authentic light, and release the need for others' approval. Okay, remember, it's like we're hopping on a bike for the first time as we operate in this new energy. Hold on, family. I'm going to burn an incense. So, give me a moment as I secure a lighter. Okay, I got plenty of them. Now I can't find. Here we go. I know there's one in here. All right. Family, make sure you go and allow your light to shine. Release content. Go sing your song on a stage. Like, I have a original song that I wrote that I've never sung on a stage. I have recorded myself singing it, and I did post it yesterday, and I feel like I've already been in alignment with this energy, which usually is always the case. Whatever message comes through, I tend to have either that prior to the reading or the day before have already been tapping into the guidance that is given. Nevertheless, give me a moment as I find somewhere to place my incense here as I continue our reading. Okay. All right. So remember, we are allowing our light to shine, and we are releasing the need for others' approval. We're not allowing imposter syndrome to come in and make us doubt ourselves because these people has attempted to slander our name, to slander our gifts, okay? Which made us, in turn, be too hard on ourselves and to feel like we are in imposter syndrome. But we have Ogun here that are obliterating obstacles, and we're going to do the things that we need to do to cleanse our aura, which is spiritual baths or even smudging ourselves. So make sure you smudge yourself today. Take a spiritual bath. Use your resins or sage. I'm being more guided to sage, so sage yourself on today, or do both. You can do the resin and the sage. Let me get back to this though. The opportunity to share your gifts with the world is here. The question is, are you ready for this moment? Self-sabotage can come up, okay? That's that imposter syndrome, smothering this fiery self-expression. This oracle card is asking you to deflect the judgment you may receive from others. Power struggles around your spotlight may come up. The zodiac sign Leo represents the child, symbolized by the royal lion and ruled by the bright and energetic sun. The black moon Lilith is in Leo. When the black moon Lilith is in Leo, your self-expression and identity are powerful, but you can experience backlash or jealousy from others. We're not going to be afraid of the backlash. Know that when you step out and you step in your authentic truth, you represent your spirituality without shame. There may be backlash, but do not be afraid. There may be backlash and there may be jealousy from others because they are afraid to stand in their truth. Don't worry about that at all. We are releasing the need for approval from others. Okay? We are deflecting the judgment that we may receive from others. Okay? On top of this, you may have had to take on the role of adult as a child. Healing your inner child is powerful for this placement. Okay? You are a divine goddess of creation. Allow yourself to release the judgment of others and identify your creative truth. Indulge yourself in hobbies or creative endeavors that fuel your fire. The way to heal the shadow of self-suppression is to release the need for external validation from others. The belief in yourself is all the magic you need. You are the most important thing in your reality. Remember, that was the theme and main attraction, the main energy for the read. If you go back to part 1, you would see that. Okay? I also want to read a little bit in the other card that came up in regards to the nodes. Here we go. 32. That's that other 5, okay? That's that other 5 energy. just gotta remind you, baby, that we are preparing ourselves, okay? Because major life changes are coming. When the nodes of the moon card appears, direction and shifts are headed your way. You're releasing limiting habits, old behaviors, and situations that have blocked your progress. With the Ogun card, obliterating obstacles, talents, ideas, new opportunities will soon emerge. Come on, creating pleasure in your life. While change can bring discomfort, it's important to surrender. You're moving towards a more fulfilling direction. Remember, okay? Change can bring discomfort, that imposter syndrome. But it's important to surrender that. Okay, you're moving towards a more fulfilling direction that will light up your soul, connecting you with the source. It's time for you to awaken to the truth of who you are and align to your higher self. The north and south nodes of the moon, also called lunar nodes, are extremely important points in astrology. The lunar nodes are not planets. Okay? Um, Just know it is time to release the fear. It is time to release the fear. It is time to release the fear and let go of patterns that are holding you back. Let's get back to 10 and the energy that we were reading. Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn. Okay? Elevated status. Elevated status. Embrace this elevated motherfucking status, baby. Let's get back to it. Imposter syndrome may be creeping in, okay? And if it does, that means you are doubting your accomplishment. The cosmos wants you to let go of insecurities and have faith in yourself, right? Didn't we have this card? Literally, the have faith card. I'm holding it in my hand right now. It is not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet and still you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life begins to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Okay? Have faith. That's what the card says. The cosmos want you to let go of insecurities and have faith in yourself. When this card shows up, the opportunity to level up and gain recognition is well on its way. Don't let fear self-sabotage what's to come. Break the glass ceiling and shift the structures that are holding you down. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign symbolized by the sea goat, which exudes leadership, status, structure, which is that Ogun card speaks of structure as well, as it represents, it speaks on the bones, okay? Represents structure, hierarchy, tradition, and power, ruled by the cosmic disciplinarian Saturn. Capricorn represents the patriarch and authority. Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn sparks rebellion against traditional and oppressive structures. Okay, come on! Don't be afraid to share your spiritual beliefs at this time. You are a leader. You have been called to lead. You have really grown. Okay, the Most High can trust you. Okay, the Most High can trust that you will learn the lesson and share the wisdom. It's time to step into your position. Madam C.J. Walker, a natal Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn, broke down systemic barriers of oppression as the first Black multimillionaire to by building a hair product empire in the early 1900s. You can do the same. You can break down systemic barriers of oppression. Believe in yourself. Don't allow imposter syndrome to creep in. You step into position. Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn paves a unique path upward. That's what we speak about Ogun and how he allows you to pave your own path by his symbol, the machete of cutting down whatever may be in your way. Every time you achieve or gain the status you desire, there is always someone or something there to try to overshadow you. As a result, you can build up fear around your own power. Don't be afraid of the things that may come up to try to overshadow you. The people that may come up to try to overshadow you. Do not be afraid of your own power. The key is to step into the leadership role. Did I just say that? The key is to step into the leadership role in your personal and professional life without apology. Step into your leadership role without apology. Your reality will shift. Remember, you are shifting paradigms was in our read as well as a major bottom of the deck card. Okay? Your reality will shift once you release the limits on yourself, and not the other way around. Your reality will shift when you release the limits on yourself. Not other people releasing you, but you releasing you. You believing in yourself is the only magic you need. Isn't that what the 36 card says? I actually think it was the Allow Your Light to Shine card. Yep. The belief in yourself is all the magic that you need. The belief in yourself is all the magic that you need. Okay? So remember, your reality will shift once you release the limits on yourself. Dark Divine Feminine shadow work. It's time to release attachment around power and recognition. Instead, align with your soul's purpose. This will make you more magnetic versus repelling the opportunities that materialize for you. Dark Divine Masculine shadow work for this elevated status card. Control can be a toxic masculine trait. In fact, the best way to alchemize the shadow is to provide stability and security to those around you. Where have you not supported the feminine energy in your life? Okay, so remember, this can speak to the divine masculine energy within you, whether you are born male or not. It says, what or who has questioned your authority? It's time to challenge imposter syndrome. It's time to challenge imposter syndrome. All right, family, I think that is everything I wanted to read. So we're going to go ahead and conclude this part 3. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion, family. I love you all. And until next time, peace.